This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Now there's a product. If you click on execute, now we maintain a stock of around the 30 units in our inventory for this material. So let's try to work out with the delivery. So we have already discussed how to go for maintaining the stock levels as well. Like to maintain the stock, we are trying to use a transaction code called as a MIGO, and to check the stock, we are using a transaction code called as MMBE over here. Now, the next thing what we need to work out in our sales cycle, like once to maintain the stock, we need to work out with this outbound delivery. Now, once customer place an order, company need to deliver the stock. Now, how to perform this delivery concept over here? Now, when we talk about this outbound delivery, this is going to be done with reference to sales order. Always this outbound delivery is going to be done with reference to sales order itself. We don't perform this outbound delivery with reference to any other document. It will be done with reference to sales order over here. Now, again, we have a set of transaction codes to work with this particular delivery creation. And the transaction code VL01N for create mode, VL02N for change, and VL03N for display. These are the transaction codes to work out. VL01N, VL02N, and VL03N. And we have a document type for recording the transaction, which is going to be LF, which stands for Standard Delivery Document. And we have an item category. So whatever item category you have seen in the order, it's going to be the same item category which will be copied up in the delivery document. And we have tables over here. So there are going to be basically two tables in which our information will be getting updated related to this delivery. LIKP, which stands for header data. And second one, LIPS, which stands for item data. These are the two tables. But this header data will be holding the information related to our ship to party. Ship to party, the one who is going to be receiving the stock. And this one related to our material over here. This one is going to be related to our material. And we have some reports as well to work out for this. So we have a transaction code BL04. So in case if you want to see what all orders due for delivery. BL04 is a transaction code and BL06F is another transaction code. This is basically to see list of delivery documents. To see list of delivery documents. So what all documents we have created till now. If you want to see all that particular list, then BL06F is going to be the transaction code to work out. Okay. So for most important thing, this delivery will be done only in case if you have sufficient stock levels maintained in the inventory. Otherwise, we don't work out with the delivery concept itself. Otherwise, we don't work with the delivery concept. So make sure stock is available when you try to work with the delivery creation. So if stock is maintained, then only delivery can be performed up. Otherwise, no. And there is a movement type which we need to observe it. So movement type need to be copied as 601. So whenever you're trying to work out with this delivery, movement type need to be copied as 601. So please check out this one as well. Movement type. Because as I mentioned, movement type will be providing us all the information related to the delivery processing. Or stock coming in or stock going out, everything is going to be getting recorded with the help of this movement types itself. So when you work with our delivery, movement type need to be copied as 601. Please check out that information over here. Please check out that information. Now, how to work out with delivery? First thing, I'm just trying to go for creating one order, VL01, document type OR. Maintain our sold party over here. So this is our sold party who's trying to place an order. So maintain that sold party information. Click on enter. Ship to party need to be getting copied up automatically. You're not going to be maintaining ship to party information. By default, it need to be getting copied. And in case if you want to get into header data, I was trying to explain like this icon on which you need to click on it to get into header data. So maintain material information, order quantity, click on enter. Click on enter. Now first thing in this order, we need to update the price. So to maintain the price, get into item data. So get into item data, get into conditions tab, and try to maintain the price of the product over here. So to maintain the price, we are trying to take the help of a condition type called as PR00. And I'm trying to maintain the price information. Let's say I'm trying to sell the product at the rate of 15,000 rupees over here. Once you maintain the price, now what is the next thing you need to update? So there are a few more things which we need to check it out. So if you basically get into schedulize, we need to check delivery date and the confirmed quantity. Check out delivery date and the confirmed quantity information. And then under shipping tab, we need to check what is the plant and shipping point from which we are going to be performing the delivery. Plant and shipping point information need to be observed. Then if you get into billing tab, who is going to be acting as a payer, payment terms information need to be displayed up over here. Okay, so check all these values has been maintained up and then try to save this particular order. So before you click on save, click on this edit incompletion log to see any data is missing. And once we get this message, document is complete, click on save. So order is going to be created. Now for this order, we need to work out with the delivery creation. So if you want to go by the path to create a delivery, under easy access, get into logistics over here. If you get into logistics, it's part of logistic execution module. So get into logistic execution, outbound process is what we are trying to work it out. So get into this outbound process, goods issue for outbound delivery. So click on it, outbound delivery. And when you expand this outbound delivery, create. Under this create, single document. So if you expand the single document, VL01N is our transaction code. VL01N. So click on this VL01N transaction code, and this of the screen is going to be copied. This of the screen is going to be copied. So whatever order we have created just now, that order document number will be copied up over here and the date. So we need to change the date. Whatever date you observe in the order, delivery date, same date information need to be specified up over here. So let's say I'm just trying to maintain the future date so that we don't face any kind of errors. So maintain that date information, shipping point. So whatever shipping point you observe in the order, same shipping point need to be entered. Okay, so enter the same shipping point. So in our case, let me check it out. Shipping point is 1000. Delivery date is 27. So same values we are trying to enter. So if we get into VL01N, 27th is our delivery date, 1000 is the shipping point. So maintain the values properly. On enter. And this is how your delivery screen is going to be looking, which we try to call it as a overview screen. Delivery overview screen over here. Now, in this particular screen, if you want to basically get into header data, now where to go? So click on this icon. Click on this particular icon. It will be taking us to header data, where information related to this ship to party has been maintained up over here. Information related to ship to party has been maintained up over here. And if you want to know the document type used for this delivery creation, you can simply click on this administration tab. So click on this administration tab, and here you can observe the document type used for delivery, which has been copied as LF by default. Now, how system is going to be picking this particular document by default? There are some settings which are maintained in the backend. There are some settings which are maintained in the backend. So we are going to be discussing all that settings as well. Okay. So at the moment, just remember, by default, system is going to be picking up the document type for delivery. How? Step by step, we are going to be discussing it. Now, once you check all these parameters maintained, come back to the main screen. Okay. If you want to get into item data, place your cursor anywhere, double click on it. Right now, we are under item data over here, where information related to material is going to be getting copied up, and there's our item category which has been displayed up. There's our item category. Now, first thing, just come back from this particular screen as well. So first step in our delivery document is going to be the picking. We need to pick the stock from the inventory. So to pick the stock from the inventory, we need to basically get into picking tab and enter pick quantity. Now, before you enter this pick quantity, we need to enter the storage location from where you're going to be picking the stock. So here, this is my storage location, S001, what we have created. So there is a storage location from where I'm going to be picking the stock. How much quantity? 10 quantity, because we need to deliver 10 quantity. So you need to pick 10 quantity over here. You need to pick 10 quantity. So maintain that quantity. On enter. On enter. Now once you click on enter, this overall pick status need to be changed to C, fully picked. Now see, once you click on enter, you can see overall pick status has been changed to C, fully picked. That means from our storage location, we have picked up total 10 units. Total 10 units. Now once you check out this one, click on this goods movement data over here. So if you click on this goods movement data, we will be seeing the movement type getting displayed up over here. So all these things are by default. How? Later we need to export from the backend the settings maintained. So right now, observe the movement type has been copied as 601 or not over here. Okay. Observe movement type need to be copied as 601. Now once you check this information, now what? Click on PGI. You're not going to be clicking on save. You need to click on PGI. Then only the stock from inventory is going to be coming down, or ownership of the goods will be getting transferred. If you don't click on this PGI, ownership of the goods will be not transferred to the customer. So click on this PGI icon if you want ownership of the goods need to be transferred to the customer from the company. So click on this PGI icon, and these are all going to be the error messages. So all these error messages need to be resolved with the help of an FI guy. Okay, so FI consultant will be maintaining all these accounting entries which are missing, not by the SD department. FI team will be responsible for this. Now, how to resolve this one? So in case if you guys get the same message, so let me try to take a screenshot. These are all related to the accounts maintenance.
Mr. Jagan, is there any process to inform this FI guy about these issues?
You just need to take a screenshot and update it to the FI department. That's it. So you
Okay.
need to write a mail, and he is the one who will be taking care of it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, to resolve this one, you need to basically get into OBYC transaction code, where you're maintaining the accounting entries. So get into OBYC. Now try to select transaction over here, which is going to be GBB. Try to select the transaction, which is going to be GBB. And chart of accounts need to be maintained as INT. All this information is there in your error. So you can see transaction is going to be GBP, chart of accounts INT. Now maintain this information, click on continue. And here we need to assign the accounts numbers. Now for assigning the account numbers, what you need to do, now just come down. I'm just trying to use this GL account number. I don't know, others are not coming displayed properly. I'm just trying to use this one. There's a standard one. Now here maintain all the information like first thing the plant. So plant SAP1 is our plant. This one VAX 7920 is the GL account. So maintain debit and credit with the same GL account numbers. Maintain it, save it. Now once you're done with this, get into OMWD transaction code. Get into OMWD. Here, click on position. Now select our valuation area, which is going to be the plant. SAP1 and maintain this valuation grouping code also as SAP1. Because we deleted this one at the time of working out with our enterprise structure. So I'm trying to maintain it. Save it. Now work out with the delivery creation. So if we get into VL01N, get into details. Now here, pick our storage location, maintain pick quantity information. On the goods movement data, check out the movement type, copy it as 601 or not, and perform this PGI option over here. You can see delivery has been done. Stock has been transferred from company to the customer. In case if you want to check out the stock status, you can simply get into MMBE transaction code now. Get into MMBE, enter the material, click on execute. Out of 30 units, 10 units has been issued. And this is the remaining stock, what we have it. Is the remaining stock. Or you can select the storage location over here, click on environment, material movement, and you can check. 10 stock has been issued again this particular movement type 601. When stock is updated, we get green. When stock is going out, it will be represented in red. So you can know whether stock is coming in or stock is going out with the help of this movement types. So please remember the movement types. So when you deliver 601, when you maintain the stock 561. Okay. Now, in case if you want to see what all orders for which delivery need to be done, so you can work with this transaction code VL04. So you can simply execute VL04, click on enter, simply click on yes. This up the screen is going to be looking. This is nothing but a report. So here I'm maintaining shipping point as 1000 and I want to see what all orders due for delivery till 27th of this particular month. Sales stock, I'm just trying to maintain this value. Click on execute option over here. So if you click on this execute option, now we have two more orders for which delivery need to be done. We have two more orders for which delivery need to be done. So for which order you want to perform the delivery, select that order document number over here and click on individual delivery. So it will be taking us to VL01 and transaction code. It will be taking us to VL01 and transaction code. So if you click on it, that's going to be the screen VL01 and transaction. Now in this particular screen, what we do? Same thing. You need to work out with the picking process. Maintain the storage location from where you need to pick the stock and enter the pick quantity. So always this pick quantity should be equivalent to delivery quantity. So check out that one. Movement type. Movement type need to be maintained as 601. So check out this movement type information over here and click on this PGI option as well. So if you click on this PGI, done. So delivery has been done for that particular order. So if you want to perform delivery for the second order, same thing. Select it, click on individual delivery. So maintain storage location, pick quantity, work with the PGI option over here. Work with the PGI option. Done. So there are no more orders for which delivery need to be done. So if you just come back, now try to refresh it or click on this execute to see. You can see there are no more orders for which delivery need to be performed up. Okay. And if you want to see what all deliveries has been created, VL06F is going to be the transaction code. So click on this VL06F, how the screen is looking. Maintain our sales organization information. Click on execute option over here. So click on this execute. What all deliveries has been created, we will be able to see it. And you can see there are three delivery documents. There are three delivery documents. Okay. This is how you work it out with our delivery. And there are a few things which you need to know. When you work with this outbound delivery, we need to know the functionality of post goods issue. Why we are trying to click on that post goods issue icon. Post goods issue, or in short, we try to call it as PGI. How to use this PGI option over here. How to use this PGI option. So if you click on this PGI, then only ownership of the goods. Ownership of the goods will be transferred from company to customer. If you click on this icon, then only ownership of the goods will be transferred from company to customer. That's the first point you need to remember. Why we need to click on this PGI icon. If you want ownership of the goods need to be transferred, you need to click on it. Second, there are going to be accounting entries. Accounts are going to be getting updated. So we have basically two accounts. One is going to be inventory account. Second one is going to be cost of goods sold account, COGS. Cost of goods sold. So inventory account is going to be credit. Always accounting entries are going to be reversed. So inventory account is going to be credit and cost of goods sold account is going to be debit. Accounting entries are going to be reversed. So cost of goods sold is going to be debit. Inventory account, credit. So please check this one. And once you maintain all these things, there is another point you need to know. Your delivery document will be due for billing. Delivery document will be due for billing. So these are the 3 points which you need to know when you're working with this PGI. Why we need to click on this PGI. If you want ownership of the goods need to be transferred, click on it. If you want accounting entries need to be getting updated, which account will be credit and debit, click on it. And if you want for this delivery billing need to be performed, click on it. These are the 3 things you need to know. These are the 3 points which you need to know. Okay. So here we're done with our delivery. Now, once you're done with the delivery, the final step we need to work out is going to be billing. It's going to be the next one. When we talk about this particular billing, there are going to be 2 types of billings to work out. One, we call it as order related billing, and one, delivery related billing. What is the difference between order related billing and delivery related billing over here? So order related billing means you're trying to perform billing with reference to an order. You're trying to perform billing with reference to order. So normally this order related billing concept comes into the picture when we try to work out with our credit memo. When you issue a credit note or a debit note or third party sales as sales, these are all going to be some examples of your order related billing concept. Are all going to be some examples of your order related billing where there will be no delivery getting involved up. These are going to be some cycles we are going to be working it out. So delivery related billing would be the normal sales cycle we are working on. Normal sales cycle. Okay. So here I'm trying to work with this like these things we need to be having. So what are going to be the transaction codes used to work with our billing? VF01 for create mode, VF02 for change mode, VF03 for display mode. These are the transaction codes used. VF01, VF02 and VF03. These are the transaction codes used. And document type F2, which stands for commercial invoice. It's going to be the document type used for billing. F2. And we have an item category which will be copied as scan. It's going to be our item category. And tables. So we have 2 tables to work out. VBRK, which stands for header data. And second one, VBRP, which stands for item data. VBRK, VBRP. So VBRK will be holding the information related to the payer, and this one will be holding the information related to material. VBRK, payer. VBRP, material. There will be no information related to bill to party. Okay, you are trying to issue an invoice with reference to a partner function called as payer. Please remember this point. And reports. So we have a transaction code VF04. So what all orders or deliveries due for billing? Due for billing, we can get that information over here. And VF05 to see list of billing documents. What all billing documents we have created till now. We can see that particular list getting generated up. Now this is what we are going to be working it out. So how to create a billing document by maintaining all the required values. By maintaining all the required values over here. Now let me go by the path for working with this billing. To work with this billing, try to get into logistics itself, but it's part of your sales and distribution module. Part of our sales and distribution module. So if you get into this sales and distribution, billing, get into this billing. So under this particular billing document. So get into this billing document over here, and VF01 is the transaction code to work out. VF01. So if you click on this VF01 transaction code, this is how our billing screen is going to be looking. So whatever delivery we have created as of now, that delivery document is going to be getting copied up. You just need to check it. The latest delivery document we have created will be copied up automatically. So simply click on enter. Your billing document creation is going to be very easy. Simply click on enter. All values from delivery is going to be getting copied into our billing document. You can see all values has been copied up over here. So who is acting as a payer? Material, quantity, price, tax amount, everything is there. And in case if you want to get into header data, there's the icon user to get into header data. If you want to check the values which are copied into our billing document, header data, so click on it. Click on it. Now here you can see. So who is acting as a payer? That details are there. You can explore each and every tab by opening it and checking the values. Now what I try to do, just come back. And if you want to get into item data, double click on this line item. Double click on this line item. It will be taking us to item data, where information related to the material will be updated up over here. Information related to material. And if you click on this conditions tab, so whatever price information we maintain in the order, so that price is going to be getting copied up over here. Because in delivery, we don't maintain any price information. Because for our shipped party, no need to know the price. Only sold party need to know the price and the payer need to know the price. Shipped party, not required to know the price. You need to check whether this information is there or not over here. Price information, which has been copied from where? From our order. Price information. Now, once you check these values, come back to the main screen. And now, simply click on Save. Your billing document is going to be getting generated. So click on the Save icon. And done. So billing document has been created, but in bracket, we got this particular message, error in account determination. Nothing to worry about this one, error in account determination. In our SDFI integration class, we are going to be resolving it. Because this billing document has been not updated to the finance department. So if it is updated to the finance department, then only we can go for collection of the payments. So for that, we need to do that updation process. Nothing to worry about it. So this is what your billing concept is going to be done, where we are trying to record this billing transaction. We're trying to record this billing transaction. Okay. And if you want to see like a VF04 transaction code, if you want to see what all orders, deliveries which are due for billing, so come down over here. Okay, come down over here. So maintain our sales organization information. Click on display billing list. And you can see there are two deliveries for which billing need to be performed up. There are two deliveries for which billing need to be performed up. So for which delivery document you want to perform billing, you can select that one. So let's say I'm trying to select this one. I'm trying to select this one and click on this individual billing list. It will be taking us to VF01 transaction code. There's our VF01 transaction code over here. Okay, so check all the values maintained properly or not and click on save. Billing is going to be done. Now, if you just come back, once again refresh this one. We have one more delivery document for which billing need to be performed up. So select it, click on individual billing. So it's taking us to VF01 transaction code over here, the same thing. Okay, now try to save it. Done. For this particular delivery also, billing has been done. So if you just come back from this particular screen and if you are trying to refresh it, you can see there are no more orders or no more delivery documents for which billing need to be performed. Everything has been done. Everything has been done over here. Okay, so there's a concept of our billing. And now if you execute VF05 transaction code, so how you want to check, maintain all the values over here. I want to check with reference to material. So I'm trying to maintain our material document, material name. Click on execute. So you can see there are 3 billing documents which has been generated up. So 3 billing documents information has been displayed up over here. 3 billing documents information has been displayed up. So this is the process of how you're going to be working with our billing. With this, all the steps like starting with inquiry till billing, we have done it. The next concept, we need to basically maintain the link. We have not seen how to maintain the link between one document with other one. So how to create this quotation with reference to an inquiry or an order with reference to quotation. So those things we are going to be discussing it in our tomorrow's class. So tomorrow we are going to be closing this entire sales cycle with all the small things which we need to work it out. And then we can start working out with the backend, how we are going to be preparing the system. Okay, so let me stop it. So we shall meet up tomorrow and we try to do it. In the meantime, right now I'm going to be providing you all the videos and the Excel sheets. Please check it out. I forgot to do that totally. I try to do it now. Thanks, guys.